Let's make sure we got this together. Good morning, everyone. It is me, Shay Johnson, the open one. I am here for another Shay Johnson live takeover, the Speak Up and Speak Out version. And from my last live, I made the announcement that I am pregnant. Everybody's pregnancy is different. You know, some people have complications. Some people have a normal pregnancy. Some people have light complications. Some people have complications that are affecting the baby. And I decided, because of my situation with fibroids, and I did tell you last time we had a live that my fibroids came back and I am pregnant. I just came from my doctor's appointment and I heard a little bad news. For those of you that don't know, I wanted to have, let me pull this out so you guys can really see me. Oh, let's see. That's better. I wanted to have a vaginal birth. So I was trying to get a second opinion, and I spoke with the doctor today. She stated every myomectomy is different. And the reason that the myomectomy is different is because the fibroids are positioned in different areas of the uterus. So based on the area where your fibroid is located kind of can determine if you're able to have a vaginal birth or not. I seen my one doctor and they told me I couldn't have a vaginal birth. But I had a friend of mine that had a vaginal birth after her myomectomy. So I just wanted a second opinion. I felt rushed. I felt like I was just another patient. So this is why I'm seeing other doctors. Let's start with the good news. I had my prenatal ultrasound done today. That's when they check the heart, the brain, the spine, the fingers, the toes, just to make sure everything is aligned, everything is okay, and my baby is perfectly fine. There's no signs of preeclampsia or any type of Down syndrome or anything like that. But once we got to the fibroids and the ultrasound we did today, this was the first time that they measured the fibroids. So I have 3 while pregnant, yes, and it's a total drag. But I have 3 fibroids. I'm looking at my notes here. But one is 5.6 centimeters. The second is 4.3 centimeters. And the third is 2.7 centimeters. They're not huge at all. But the fact that they're there terrifies me because I have flashbacks on what I had to go through when I had fibroids before. The baby is 3.1 pounds. Which is a big baby. And that's because I eat too dang on much. And so she was like, you know, this was my first time seeing this doctor. And she told me, be careful what I'm eating because, you know, the baby is pretty big. I'm 27 weeks. So I'm a little over 6 months. And she said, as far as my health, it's fine. The only bad news that I did get today is, unfortunately, I have previa. And I just learned what previa is. This is my first time going through a pregnancy. I never heard of any of this. I'm not familiar with, you know, a pregnancy at all. But with previa, a previa situation can prevent you from having a vaginal birth. And that's been my dream. Like, I just wanted to have a normal birth. And previa most likely comes, this is what the doctor told me, most likely comes from my myomectomy. And it just makes me hate the fact that I wasn't aware of all of my options, and I was only given the option through 3 different doctors of a myomectomy and hysterectomy. No one mentioned UFE. So because I went with the myomectomy, previa is when the placenta is blocking the vaginal area to where the baby can't come out. It's not like the baby can push through the placenta. So because the placenta is blocking, that's why they're stating, even if I'm able to have a vaginal birth, I won't be able to because of the previa, unless the placenta moves. And because this is the first time the doctor's seeing me, she don't know if the placenta have always been there, if it just moved there, you know. But because I'm so late in my pregnancy, the doctor stated it might not move. So regardless, if I go to another doctor to get a second opinion, as far as having a vaginal birth, because that placenta is blocking. I won't even be able to have a vaginal birth. And it really sucks, and it hurt my feelings. And I'm trying not to cry, but I'm like, ugh. I really was looking forward to having a vaginal birth, but I just have to keep in mind the baby is healthy, So, yeah, I'm trying not to cry. So, anyway, as I stated before, the baby's 3.1 pounds. I have 3 fibroids, 27 weeks pregnant. I need to go on a diet because I eat too much. And now I just found out I have previa. So, today, during my lives for the Speak Up and Speak Out version, Shay Johnson Takeover, I wanted to talk to a few women who actually have been in my position, pregnant with fibroids, and I just want them to talk a little bit about their situation. And, just hearing that other women are in the same position you in might calm you down, or, it could enlighten the individual that's going through what I'm going through. And that's what we'll talk about today. I have several people who wants to talk, but we have to keep it to a minimum because I only go live so many times throughout the day. But I'm going to let all this soak in because I'm literally sitting in front of the hospital because I just walked out. Like, I'm trying to hold back tears. So when I get off here, I'll probably cry. But you'll be talking to me later today. And I'm praying that the placenta moves, so maybe I can have a vaginal birth, but it's looking like I will have to have a cesarean. So you'll talk to me again a little later today, and we'll go live with a few ladies, and it'll be all right. All right? It's your girl, Shay Johnson, and that's my situation. Going live later today, so keep it locked. All right.